Our life is a blank book called opportunity. Let's start writing its first chapter today. Every day is a chance to grow. Let's compare ourselves to whom we were on day one and see how far we have come. Class and boards are our next big chapter. Together, we will stay focused, work hard, and build the future we dream of. Let's do it. Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I was first of all doing grammar, where I completed the topic subject verb agreement, because grammar is of 10 marks. So I aim of securing a full 10 because English में grammatical errors हो जाती है, तो इसलिए मैंने सबसे आगे ये complete किया. Then I began studying geography, chapter 4 agriculture. You all know, right? The chapters in geography are quite vast and you need to learn a lot of details, and there are some MCQs जो कि एकदम घुमाकर पूछ देते book के अंदर से. So I would advise you all to read the book thoroughly and make your short notes. It will help you to score good in your exams. And the same thing goes for history as well, especially for chronological questions.
So before going further into this video, I would like to give you all a quick review of the Final Hustle book by Oswald Books. ये जो book है ये प्रणय and अथर्वा भैया की है और I have brought for the subject social science. In this book you get 3 type of questions: super duper important, super important, and important. And if you open this book, you also get a 3-month planner before your boards. For example, this is January, so यहाँ पर आपको सबसे आगे Jan का पूरा calendar है. Then you get planner जिसमें आप अपने top priorities, अपने monthly agendas आप लिख सकते हो and your achievements, so that you stay motivated throughout your board preparation. और जब भी कोई चैप्टर शुरू होता है तो उसको अच्छे से एक चैप्टर को पूरा एक पेज में कंप्लीट किया गया है. माइंड में आप देखें तो अगर आप रिवाइज करो ये आपके लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा ईजी हो जाएगा. फिर यहाँ से चैप्टर्स शुरू होते हैं और यहाँ पर आपको जो क्वेश्चंस गिवन है वो सैम्पल पेपर्स, PYQs एंड एडिशनल प्रैक्टिस पेपर्स से गिवन है.
After that, I continued the chapter and I revised it by the method of active recall. You may also make flowcharts and diagrams for understanding complex topics and many details. In our pre-board 2, there was one MCQ of agricultural chapter जिसमें पूरा detailed से पूछा गया था. So इसलिए कोई भी चैप्टर को अच्छे से thoroughly पढ़ना चाहिए और उसके सारे details को याद करना चाहिए. Because agriculture is such a chapter where we learn about different crops. The different crops are grown in different weather conditions and in different states. And you can see I have highlighted the important points, so you can also highlight them so that whenever you are reading the chapter you can go through them again. So after revising the chapter, I thought of practicing questions. So because of this I was solving some MCQs from this book. After reading any chapter of any subject, question practice is must, because until and unless you solve questions, you won't be able to understand that if you have revised the chapter thoroughly or not. And also it gives you a reality check of your preparation. After that, I was writing some notes of this particular topic in which I was having confusion. And if you have any doubt, then solve it right away, because afterwards you will tend to forget what your doubt was. And also I wrote some short notes here and I will be sticking it on my book so that on the day of my examination I can revise it again. After writing everything, I set 3 hours timer and I started solving a science sample paper, because January has already started and I have solved very few science sample paper as compared to mathematics sample paper. At first I just went through each and every question, and also I solved a few MCQs, easy ones, during the reading time, and I would advise you all to do the same. It will save your time in solving the MCQs. In MCQs, I try to read the question properly and the options, because MCQs are very scoring. No one can deduct your marks in them. If your one MCQ is correct, then you will get a full 1 mark for it. For solving the MCQs correctly, you must have a deep understanding of the chapter, and for that you can read the NCERT textbook thoroughly. And also we must focus on the diagrams, because there will be 50% competency based questions which will, I guess, come from the diagrams only as per the sample papers and the PYQs I have seen so far. And also I would like to tell you one more thing. If your syllabus is completed, then it is good enough. You can go and solve PYQs and sample papers. But if your syllabus is not yet completed, then you must complete it as soon as possible, because January has already started. Because the more sample papers and the PYQs we solve, we will get more confidence and we will give our board exams like pro. I mean with confidence. Okay, anyways, so let's continue this video. Here I was solving the section D wale questions, and whenever a question asks you to write differences, always write the answer in a tabular format with examples. And also remember one thing, that examples are not your pointers. This mistake I used to make in my primary classes. And for the picture based questions, you must analyze the picture thoroughly and try to understand what the message is conveyed by the picture. Wrong interpretation of the picture might lead to wrong answer as well. The picture that will be given will be related to the topic in our book only, so it will be easier for us, but we need to understand it properly in order to write the correct answer. And whenever there is an internal choice for a particular question, try to write the answer of the question where you have the confidence and you think you will answer it properly without any mistakes. And also, we must not write Mahabharat like answers for 2 and 3 markers as well, because by the time you reach the later part of the question paper, say suppose the section E and D, you will have very less time left and you will be rushing to complete your exam. The same thing has happened with me multiple times. That's why I am suggesting this to you. And also for social science and some answers of science as well, you may write the answers in pointers because they look very attractive and presentable instead of the long paragraphs. Whenever you get stuck in any particular question, just encircle it and proceed to the next one without wasting any time. And also one more thing, don't forget to answer that question after you complete the rest of the questions of the question paper. ये नहीं कि सारे questions कर लिए और उसको छोड़ ही दिया, कुछ भी लिख कर आना, हाफ या 1.5 marks तो मिल ही जाएगा. Instead of leaving that question, if you write anything related to that question as well, you will get half marks. So here I was about to complete my section D and proceed to the section C, where the first question was of the type identify XYZ from the reaction. So these type of questions are very much common. So we must learn all the chemical equations and reactions that are given in our textbook thoroughly. And also balancing each and every chemical equation is very much essential because balancing also carries half marks. So basically before solving this sample paper, I revised all the chapters of science in 3 days. Like biology, I gave one complete day for the revision, then same for the chemistry and the physics portion as well. So I would advise you all to do the same. Whenever you are solving any sample paper of any subject, first of all, the day before, try to revise all the chapters of that particular subject and after that proceed to solve the questions. Because अगर आप sample paper solve करने जाओगे फिर आपको कुछ question नहीं आएगा तो उससे भी demotivation मिलता है. And also if it is a 3 hours question paper, try to complete it at least 20 to 10 minutes before, so that in the remaining time you can attempt the questions that you left earlier or in the questions that you have doubt, and also you can revise your paper once. Revision of the paper after solving the question paper is very much essential because in a flow of writing we may make silly errors, and when we are revising it we can correct those mistakes. So here I have completed this sample paper and I was unable to solve one 5 marker. So yeah, and I will be checking the answer of it later. After that, I started solving a previous year question paper of Maths 2023 because it's been a long time since I solved PYQs, and PYQs are really important for us because many times some questions are directly repeated from the PYQs, so it is very much important to solve them thoroughly in order to attempt all the questions correctly. So here we come to an end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and this video was helpful for you as well. So if you are watching till the end, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Bye.